All right, shalom, shalom. Like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, the great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word, love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shati from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And wow, a new law is coming out, HR 867. It's pretty much saying that if you are boycotting any type of, well, you know what? We just gonna let this woman talk about it.
Hey, so everything's pretty fucking crazy right now, but this is insane. On Monday, the House of Representatives is voting on a bill that would impose a $1 million fine or 20 years in a federal prison for Americans who boycott Israel. It is
What? Say that again for me there, Snowflake. What's that again?
Hey, so everything's pretty fucking crazy right now, but this is insane. On Monday, the House of Representatives is voting on a bill that would impose a $1 million fine or 20 years in a federal prison for Americans who boycott Israel. It is House Resolution 867 or IGO Anti Boycott Act, and it is being voted on May 5th. And it would impose a $1 million fine and potential 20-year prison sentence for Americans who boycott the country of Israel. The bill is being sponsored by Representative Lawler of New York, and it is essentially trying to shield Israel from accountability and the BDS movement, which has been massively successful in punishing companies who are supporting the genocide going on in Gaza. It currently has 24 bipartisan co-sponsors in the House of Representatives. I will put them here. Go ahead and pause it, take a little screenshot, and then call their office. The ACLU has condemned and strongly opposed these bills. They tried to do this last year, actually, in 2024, and the House resolution failed, saying that these resolutions punish boycott movements with criminal penalties. These movements are essentially targeting free speech. This is all goes back to free speech and also like freedom of purchase and like the free market, because a boycott is essentially not participating in the purchasing of products and services from companies that don't have morals that align with your own. So if we're not allowed to even express our own moral compass through our purchasing power, do we even have free speech? Like, come on, you guys. These are the same Republicans that were screaming and crying over a forced vaccine mandate.
So you pretty much get the point. All right. Something that many people still have the nerve to say is conspiracy theory when it's really just facts. You're just speaking facts. Is now going to be able to be punishable by $1 million and 20 years in prison if you just so happen to say something that's contrary or puts the small hatters in a bad light. Now, see, we all know who this is meant for, all right? Because nobody speaks out on the small hatters than the men of the Lord. That's really what it's for, all right? Because everybody else is late on this train. They're just now figuring out that the small hatters are the not only the nation but the specific tribe of people that are the cancer of the world. And see, all this information is coming out and people are finding out the truth about these damn devils. Now they're like, uh-oh, now we got to make more laws to make it even more restrictive for people to talk about how wicked we are. That's messed up. You got to make laws that prohibit people from speaking about how wicked you are when you the main one doing the wickedness. I forgot who was that old it was an old famous person that said, you know who's in power because who you can't talk about. And we know you can say a whole lot of things about a lot of people, but when you start talking about the small hatters, you get canceled, you become broke. As the Elder Malcolm in our camp says, all right, you get accused of using the anti-semantics. All right, this is all just one extremely weak effort to try to quench the fire of truth. All right, but you can't control this truth. It's going to come out. It doesn't matter how many bills that the small hatters want to put out. This truth has to get out. As the scripture says, what's that? So shall my word. Is it Amos? Oh, it's in Isaiah. My bad. Isaiah 55 and 11. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereinto I sent it. All right. And part of this word is exposing you devils. Okay. It was not prophesied that you all would stay hidden forever. That the mystery of it. Let me just get that. What's that in 2 Thessalonians? All right. The mystery of iniquity was not prophesied to stay a mystery forever. Even though that's a good one too. That man of sin be revealed. Yeah, it's this one. 2 Thessalonians 2. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. All right, that falling away is us losing our heritage, not knowing who we are, that we're the Israelites, we are the chosen people of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And it says, in that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right, the end cannot come until we fall away, come back, and this devil be revealed. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God. Who are they saying? Oh, we're the chosen people. We're the ones that the Lord truly loves. When they're doing everything that's completely contrary to the scripture, or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. Right. Why did these damn ads keep popping up? Right. So it was not supposed to be one of these things where bad Uncle Esau, particularly the tribe of Amalek, could always have that veil over him that, oh, nobody will figure this out. Nobody ever figured out that we're Esau. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. All right. Him trying to hide who himself and being exposed. It was already working back then. They were already planning for it back then. And it says, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And who's the Lord's mouth? The prophets. As the scripture says, surely the Lord doeth nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. As the scripture also says, rising up early, I have hewn them by the mouth of my prophets. So, right, the spirit of the mouth of the Lord is his prophets who are on the highways and the byways telling these folks, especially bad Uncle Esau, you are the devil and Satan, the serpent of old, the dragon, the beast, the whore. All right. You guys are the wicked, and you are not the people of the Lord. All right. And this truth is hurting him so bad, he has to make, what is that, HR 8? What's that, HR 867? Now, anybody talking about them, now you can go to jail for 20 years and pay $1 million fine. Hey, look here, man. That's weak as hell. All right. This law is too little, too late. Everybody knows. Enough people know. This is why he's getting so much pushback. Because now folks are like, wait a minute. If you all are the chosen ones, why are you doing all this senseless murdering? If you guys are the people of God, why do you have Tel Aviv Pink City? If you all are the people of the Lord, why when somebody says something about you, you completely destroy their lives? If you all are the people of the Lord, how come every single last one of you are the presidents and CEOs of all these porn companies? I don't know. Make that make sense. All right, everybody's figuring this out about you damn devils. And it says, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. All right, before the true physical coming of the Lord, hey, this devil has to get destroyed with the truth, which he can't take. And this bill, the 867, this is all this devil coming down with that great wrath because he has that short time, which is spoken of in Revelation 12:12. And it says that therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And this weak ass law is even more proof that this devil has a short time. And what that also means is that if you are preaching this word, okay, this is going to make you a target, and you have to have, as the scripture says, you have to have your loins girt up as a man and be prepared to be like, hey, either you gonna bankrupt me, take me to jail, or do both. Because as I mentioned earlier, that's what this bill is truly for. It's for us. All these other people, is as the military calls them, collateral damage. All right, this law is specifically meant for us because we are the only people who, as the elder Malcolm says, risking our lives and our freedoms to go out here and prophesy the downfall of America and the wickedness of this devil to his face, knowing daggone well we could lose everything, including our lives. So it's going to be real interesting to see how they're going to enforce this. But, like I said, this weak as hell, just like him and just like his kingdom. This is not going to affect us or our mission, because the Lord told us we got to prophesy to the ears. So it don't matter how many laws that they make and what they do to us, this truth still has to come out. So that's all I want to say on this. Hope you all were edified. To the next time, we're going to say Shalom.